tryna play. DM after DM, I don't wanna head your way. I don't got no time, so just get up in my face. I ain't never cared what nobody had to say. I'm playing solo.
Hey everybody, welcome back. It is your boy Gmngwithlndn, and today I got some more lit content for y'all. Now, before we get started, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. A little love goes a long way. Now, I came up with 3 characters that I feel we need in Shinobi Strikers. So let's go. Let's get into them. For the first one, I have Kushina Uzumaki. Now, and I have 3 jutsus. You can pause this and check them out, or whatever you want to do. I'm going to explain them the best way I can. Now, for Kushina Uzumaki's first jutsu, I came up with the adamantine chain hold. Basically, this jutsu will act like the wood strangle. The user will shoot out the chains. They will grasp onto the target and would hold them at a stationary state. Now, with this jutsu, the user can choose whether or not they want to hold the jutsu and not be able to move and continue to drain the enemy's chakra, or they can choose to release the jutsu and get a speed and chakra boost. It's a pretty simple jutsu, but it would be really lit to have it in Shinobi Strikers. Now, the next jutsu that I have is the adamantine chain barrier jutsu. Now, much like the Sand Shield jutsu, this jutsu create a dome made of chains around you and basically keep any enemies out. It will save you from any ninjutsu attack, any of that. Now, you cannot move while this jutsu is activated, but any enemies that touch the barrier would get pushed back. The user will also get a speed and defense boost. Now, for Kushina's ultimate, I came up with Kushina's Rampage. Now, this jutsu will act sort of like Kuruma Link and the 8 gates. The user will heal immediately, but not only that, they will get an attack and speed boost. And to top it off, they will get 2 additional jutsus. One being Fox Howl, where they basically just scream and stun all the enemies in the surrounding area. And the other one being Kushina's Crush, where she basically just beat the hell out of you with a ton of punches. Now, that's it for jutsu. She could bring her kid clothes, her kid hairstyle, and maybe even her Rampage as a lobby emote. It would just be so lit to have more lobby emotes. Now, on to Nagato. Now, Nagato has so many jutsus, but I chose the ones that I like best. The first one being Summoning Hellhound. This jutsu will act much like the Ink Lions that Sai bring to Shinobi Strikers. The user will launch 2 dogs that eventually split into 4 dogs that bite the enemy, draining his health over time and instantly resetting his ninjutsu and his substitution jutsu. Now, for Nagato's second jutsu, it will be Ningendo. Now, I know everybody on Shinobi Strikers wants a jutsu that absorbs ninjutsu, and Ningendo literally does that. Like, you launch towards your enemy, you put your palm on their chest and literally pull back and snatch any chakra, any substitution, any ninjutsu, any ultimate, anything away from them, and it grants the user a temporary chakra speed and attack boost. And that's just that. There's not much to being a chakra thief. Now, for the last and final jutsu, we got the final Shibaku Tensei jutsu. Now, this jutsu will act much like his ultimate on Storm 4. The user will launch a gravitational spear into the air, which slowly pulls debris and all that stuff around them up towards that spear. Any enemies caught in the crossfire will be caught in it. The user would then blow up the spear, leaving 0 chance of survival for any enemy. Now, Nagato can bring his old Akatsuki outfit, the Rinnegan as a cosmetic, and his hair and his old Akatsuki with the headband. He could bring that too. I feel like if he can bring so much to the game, and he will be a lit character. Last but not least, we have Karin Uzumaki. Now, she don't have too many jutsu, or she don't really get that much screen time in Boruto, actually. So I'm going to be going based solely off of Shippuden. Now, for Karin Uzumaki's first jutsu, I was thinking we could get the mind eye of Kagura. Now, much like the Byakugan, the user will be able to see both the enemies and their teammates from anywhere on the map. But not only that, the user will also be able to sense whether or not their enemies or their teammate is preparing a final attack. So with this jutsu, you'll be able to see if anyone on the map has their ultimate. They will glow a different way, I'm thinking, and it would just make it so much lit to have a jutsu where you can actually see when somebody's preparing to finish you with their ultimate. Now, for a second jutsu, I have Ninja Art Medical Bite. And with this jutsu, the user can choose whether or not they want to use it solo or if they want to use it with their team. If used solo, the user instantly heals and they instantly regain all their ninjutsu back. But if you use this jutsu with your team, it drains your health slowly. It's like a double-edged sword in a way, and the user should be very careful, especially if they're low health and they're trying to heal their team. Now for Karin's final jutsu, I have the adamantine seal. Now this sealing technique will shoot a chain from the user's chest, and much like the hidden forest emergence jutsu, the user would drain the enemy's chakra, substitution, and health over time. Now let's say the enemy so happens to get out of these chains, they would suffer from a confusion status effect. So they would be confused, their buttons would be all missed and construed. Now as far as what we can get for Karin, we could get her Boruto outfit, the bite marks as a paint, and I would love to get Mito Uzumaki's hair for Shinobi Strikers. That would be so lit. But that was it for today, you all. This was my Uzumaki DLC wish list for Shinobi Strikers. I really do hope you all enjoyed it, and if you can think of some other jutsus that you think would fit these characters best, please feel free to leave them in the comments. And yeah, this is your boy Gamingwithlndn, and I'm signing out. Peace.